billion-dollar budget over the weekend, and it does include, yes, some new taxes and fees.
However, the General Assembly left some of the big ticket items we were talking about, like mass transit, not finished. Yeah. NBC5 political reporter Marianne Ahern joining us in studio tonight with some of the biggest takeaways from what happened today. Marianne.
Good afternoon to both of you. Yes, you might want to call this round one of the Illinois budget. State lawmakers faced a midnight deadline on Saturday, and they met it by approving a new budget, but there still is work to do. If you like to bet online or you're a smoker, you will pay more in Illinois.
It's Chicago politics.
Tobacco products will be taxed by 45%. That includes tobacco, vaping, and nicotine pouches. Online sports books will see an increase of 25 cents per wager on the first
See, I gotta go back.
20,000 wagers. It will then increase.
Look, I gotta go back a little bit because they already rushing through this so fast. I already know this is what ABC. They gonna rush through it, yeah, NBC, bro. They gonna rush through this shit so fast, make it seem like it ain't bad as it is. Now, let's go back a little bit. Now, this doesn't include everything. This just includes bare minimum things. I mean, stuff that they got down right now. Then they said they're gonna go back for all the metro stuff, like the CTA, the PACE, and, all the PACE buses and all that shit. The CTA, the PACE, and the metro. They say they're gonna go back and put a budget in for that. Anyway, this is for the state of Illinois, man. They gonna raise the taxes, boy. 45%. Tobacco, vaping, and nicotine pouches. Let me pause this here because you know what upsets me about this the most? What upsets me about this the most is that while you're taxing people on tobacco, their habits, because people are addicted to this stuff. These are addictions. So you're taxing people on addictions. You already taxed people on this stuff. You've been taxing people on this stuff. How about you tax people on other stuff like alcohol, right? Because people have alcoholism. That's something they're addicted to, but I bet you won't, because when you do, it's not, people gonna be so mad if you did that. How about you tax people that people use more? People probably drink more than they smoke, for sure. People definitely drink more alcohol than they smoke. Increase tax on liquor in the state, for real. I bet you'll get the money that you're looking for, because then people, they still gonna drink, right? They still gonna drink. But instead, let's tax the tobacco, vaping products, nicotine pouches. You're going to tax them out the wazoo. 45%. Now, look, this is 45%. It don't say up 45%. It is 45%. Imagine paying 45% on a pack of cigarettes. Oh, and this is defense for the people like, oh, they shouldn't be smoking cigarettes, bad for you. That's that person's choice. If that person want to make bad choices with his health, then y'all shouldn't even be selling it if y'all think it's bad for people. Y'all shouldn't even be out here selling stuff like that, but you are. Alcohol is bad for people, but you sell it, right? Right. Okay.
Online sports books will see an increase of 25 cents per wager on the first 20,000 wagers. It will then increase to 50 cents after that.
If it's going towards a good cause, you got to pay to play in Chicago.
Shut your dumb ass up. Dude, I swear to God, bro, these dudes in Chicago are retarded, bro. They're like dumb. This is the mindset when you're increasing taxes everywhere. And I'm sorry to stop this just like that, but I knew somebody was gonna say some dumb shit. And he did, and the dude before him said some goofy shit too. Cause come on, this is their mentality. Oh, you gotta pay to play. If you wanna live like a boss, you gotta pay like a boss. It's the city, it's politics, man. We just gotta pay it. No, bro, we just don't gotta pay it. Cause this is their mentality, this is how they cope with it. So people that want to enjoy regular basic things in life, extra accessories technically. So these are just extra things people really can't afford anyway. Now they definitely gonna be like, you know what, I'm good, bro. I'm not even, just like they up the lottery. It's like, hey, bro, I can't even afford it. No, I'm good. But then you're feeding off of people's addictions. People are addicted to gambling. People are addicted to the nicotine. So let's increase it because I know they're gonna pay it regardless because that's just what they're gonna do. They're not going to not pay for it. But then people like dude here, you got to pay to play. What do you mean pay to play? What you gonna say that next time they increase it even more? It's gonna be $1% or whatever more if you do 1,000 wagers. Come on, bro. You gonna keep saying that same shit? The mentality of the people they probably not even paying for it, so they just get a little stupid ass opinion, and then they don't really care about really going on. The broad spectrum is that they're taxing us out the wazoo for no reason, bro. I'm be honest. I'm trying to leave this state now. Yes, I might have to just have my business in this state and just be going out the state for real. I'll go across the tracks to Indiana for real. Facts. They should no sales tax for real. Indiana is so much better when it comes to the rules versus Illinois, I'm telling you. The whole state has to suffer this. This is nuts.
Who have overseas or out-of-state corporate earnings. They will be subject to the state corporate income taxes. And the hotel operators tax of approximately 6% will apply to Airbnb and Vrbo rentals.
I'm anti-tax, so no, I don't. You can do other things besides tax people constantly.
Lawmakers also gave themselves a pay raise of 5%.
Of course.
That adds up to about $7,000 a year. Republicans also point out Democrat lawmakers will have money for pet projects for their districts. Republican Minority Leader Tony McCumbee.
Democrats, senators are getting $3 million per district, and Democrat House members are getting $1.5 million per district, and that is paid for by taxpayers throughout the state.
There are some spending cuts. The biggest one, non-citizens who are 42 to 64 years old will no longer receive free health care. That saves the state $330 million.
If you know me, you know what I'm finna say. So non-citizens getting the Medicaid, Medicare? Oh yeah, for the free, huh? Man, Illinois, y'all something else, bro. Y'all really something else for real. Like, that's JB. I blame JB for everything that goes on in the state of Illinois. It has to be. Non-citizens age 42 to 64. No health care. Oh, yeah? Okay. Cool. Nigga, they shouldn't got it regardless. Like, what the fuck? What are we doing? Like, this is the problem. We're giving stuff to people that shouldn't get it, and then you want to tax the rest of the people for the bad mistakes that you did prior. Okay, yes, let's cut the non-citizens age 62, but cut them all. If you're not a citizen, then you don't get no motherfucking benefits. You hear what I'm saying? You're not paying into. No. Bro, this is the thing with our country. Everybody can come here and do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? Then the people that are born here, the people that actually pay tax forever, don't have another country to run to when they get deported. You know what I'm saying? We got to sit here and just eat this shit up because you want to accommodate. Come on. What the last dude said, it had to, and it's funny, it had to be a white dude because the white dude got his mindset right, while all the other two dudes prior to, they don't have their mindset right. Dude's like, hey, we could have cut other things. We didn't have to raise no taxes up. Cause come on, now I can't rent Airbnbs, which what? Now you, when you up the Airbnbs, when you up the tobacco, when you up all this stuff, bro, the tourists, they don't want to come here, bro, because it costs more money to come here. Then it costs more money to have fun. Wow, you still giving out hella money. Now, okay, 5% raise, do your thing, man. You gotta, I thought y'all was getting 2% every year, but 5%, cool. I don't mind about that. But still, at the end of the day, like, we as citizens of Illinois should at least have a say, but of course we don't. And then anything that a Republican in this state want, we ain't gonna get neither because it's democratically ran. So anything that and then we all the Republicans of the state gotta suffer. And that's majority of the state for real. Only part of the Illinois that's democratic is Chicago pretty much. Chicago, Elgin, a little bit of DuPage County, and Springfield. Other than that, everything's red, bro. But we got to rely on the Democrats just changing the rules up and taxes at the wazoo. Come on, man.
Governor Pritzker points to President Trump for why this budget was more challenging this year.
Had we not had the Trump slump affecting us, there are $500 million of reduced revenues to the state of Illinois as a result of what Donald Trump has done to a booming economy.
All right, let's not. See, this is the last time I'm going to try to stop. First off, it's not a booming economy. Illinois you've been upping the budget every year since you've been governor, JB. Come on, bro. It's all written in stone. How you going to blame Donald Trump for some shit because you want to be a sanctuary city? He's not funding sanctuary cities, bro. So it's not the Fed's fault because you want to disobey the federal law and do your own thing as a state. So let's blame Donald Trump for the rise. So that's the thing. People that don't know what they're doing or they don't want to take responsibility. Pritzker's like a female. He doesn't want to take responsibility for his actions. He's pretty much saying, oh, well, it was Trump's fault while we had to build this and pull out an extra $500 million. When you just said that you're going to save $330 million just from cutting off non-citizen Medicaid or Medicare. but it's Donald Trump's fault that you $500 million in a debt. No, that's your fault for not running your state, running your thing good. Your providence is right. You should be seeing how you can get more money instead of taxing people. How can we transfer it and stop giving away so much money to people that don't need it? You want to feed the immigrants, give immigrants free food and housing. Now you ain't got no money for your citizens of the state, so then let's tax them. And then when the non-citizens leave, right, ICE come through, scoop them up, or they just dip off to a different state that got better benefits, less tax. We, as citizens that were born and raised here in the state of Illinois, we got to suffer, right? See, this is why I don't like laws being passed when it has a certain agenda. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's blame Trump for we losing 500 million. No, it's not Trump's fault. It's your fault, Pritzker, bro. Let's take responsibility. No other state like that is blaming Trump. At least no red state. All the Democratic states, Trump's fault. It's Trump's fault. Let's raise the taxes. No, bro. And I'm gonna be honest, this is just pushing people like me out the state. That's it. This is pushing people like me out of the state. That's just all it is. The people that want to be here, want to build their business here, want to do better in this state, you just pushing us out. You making us feel like, bro, you know what? It ain't even worth building my company in this state because you're trying to tax me. You're trying to tax my offshore accounts. Like, come on, bro. They doing shit the feds ain't even doing. Like, man, it's sickening.
Republicans don't see
Sad
it that
ass,
way,
nigga.
and they blame Democrats for ramming this budget through at the last minute. Saturday night, almost midnight, they were there arguing with one another.
Oh, yeah. And this is pretty ambitious. They had a lot on the agenda. They're not done yet. So what are the biggest challenges left to tackle for these?
Exactly. We thought they'd be done, but many are predicting we'll see a summer special session. The General Assembly, that to-do list includes mass transit funding. There's a $770 million hole. Where will they find the money? On the medically assisted death legislation, there's heated debate with even Cardinal Cupich weighing in against it. And might there be a vote to revitalize the horse racing industry?
What the fuck does that mean?
There's a Racino proposal, and that would allow for another racetrack with a casino.
Medically assisted deaths. I hope they're not talking about euthanasia, man. Oh, shit. Hey, Illinois, we just going down a big-ass satanic rabbit hole. Like, facts, bro. We gonna be in some shit later. I'm saying, like, you ever could tell when some shit was going down, you're like, man, if this continue or if this even starts, it's gonna be some trouble. And think about it. This shit is shit that stays in order when Pritzker leaves. You know what I'm saying? If we want to flip this back to how it was, it would probably have to be a Republican state. Then you got to have the House and the Senate of Illinois Republican too for the shit to even pass through. The shit ain't never going back. So the shit we put in order gonna stay that way, and it's gonna always stay that way. We can protest, do whatever we want, because we don't have no say for real. Me, all the other citizens, bro, we have no say. Because the big dogs, the House, Senate, the Illinois, bro, the governor, they have that say, bro. Nothing's gonna be reversed unless the whole state of Illinois flip red, plus the Senate and the House. It ain't happening, bro. We're done for. It's a dub for the state of Illinois now, bro. It's crazy, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think. If y'all resident of Illinois, tell me how y'all feel about this. I'm be honest. I've read the comments on JB Pritzker's Facebook. I read the comments on, I've been all online. They hate it. They don't like this, bro. Ain't nobody can sit here and say they like this whole new bill he just passed, bro. At all. Nobody can sit here and say they like that at all. It's a no-no. And then I also heard that they're trying to put $1.50 tax on every delivery order. So if you get an Uber Eats, if you're getting Walmart getting delivered, any food delivery apps, bro, that you need to your house for the disabilities or busy mothers at home with their kids, that's a no-go, bro. $1.50 every delivery. So if you think, oh, I got the Walmart, I got the $10, $7 a month. No, it's finna increase every delivery, bro. Yeah. That's what y'all voted for, man. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section, please. And don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe, because it's your boy Angelo Savage. Let's go. Peace.